You've saved our sorry asses, sir. Of that there's no doubt. You've earned us a rare bit of rest, and that comes most welcome.
You all right, soldier? You look drop dead weary.
The dead don't sleep, do they? And me being asleep won't stop them coming.
Can no one take your shift?
We're short-handed as it is. Besides, I can rest and keep watch at the same time. Old soldier trick.
Let's cut to it. I think you're haunted. The good news is that I can help.
The Banisher thinks I'm haunted, does he? Nah, I ain't important enough to be haunted. I ain't important, and I don't deserve no help. Wasted time helping me anyway.
You heard the man. He wants no help. I see no reason to force
ما
him.
يبينا نساعده أو يشوف إنه ما يستحق المساعدة.
Our folk do.
They're farmers, most of them. Shopkeepers. Fighting fit in my arse. But we hold against the orc. The fight's not...
That's wrong.
Wherefore the paradise of New Eden. Mind you, if we stop digging...
Yet.
In nigh on 20 years' service, I've not met a commander more efficient. But that was then and this is now.
What thinking?
Wow, she's like her husband. Only yet better. She reminds me of my old mum. The Queen of Topsfield Camp.
Did you know Sebastian?
I surely did. Good man. Hell of a soul. Hero is an ill-used tag. Often...
Peaceful what? Good day to you.
Good day, mate. You Red McCraith. Nah, too bad. We could use a fellow like you. Theodore, I teach some of the lads here.
I shoot well.
Red, in the war, mate.
King Philip's.
Aye. Joined up. Shooting came natural. Once.
Tell. How about
Captain. You'd blame the curse, but he's always been a close-mouthed so-and-so.
Pennington's family died?
I didn't say they died.
في عائلة فقد عائلته.
Maybe they did.
كابتن.
Either way, they're definitely gone. And the captain...
Helen Priest.
They don't let women go to war. But for her, they should make an exception. I've fought side by side with many a good man.
الخط
None are better than
كما
Helen
يبين مع
Priest.
الثلج.
How about you tell me more about your...
Mate, all you need to know is I'm the finest shot.
I'll be... Mate.
ما أدري هل المهمة هذه راحت ولا ترجع بعدين.
Anything to...
As you...
يمكن لما نرجع.
I'd like to help him. Old soldier and all.
شوف الحين فتحوها.
Let's start with his billet.
Right. Andrew's things. Where are you?
اوكي هذه قريناها. رسالة من اخته.
Banisher Row 92. By a man's things shall you know him.
I think you've made that one up.
حصل ميدالية الشرف.
Reward given to a brave soldier. I believe we found Andrew's things.
بس لا هذيك مش اخته. هذيك ويفرلي ولا ايش. هذه زوجته كورينا. رفعوه سنة 77.
This is our best lead yet. I wonder if there's an infirmary.
After that, we might look for his train band record.
يطلع انها ترفع بطريقة غلط، خذ حق غيره او شيء.
Pretty empty armory.
Looks like someone's been living in here.
Storeroom. Locked.
Now, Mr. Peabody, I shall drain the first boil. Ready?
Same sodding question every sodding time. No, I'm not damn well ready.
Excellent. Then we'll begin.
Be careful, goddarn it! Careful! Ah!
I know. I know. Shh.
Are those your records?
Yes. Perhaps someday they may help someone. My apologies. I did not wish to hush you. I just prefer to focus. Welcome to the infirmary. I'm Nurse Wings. Anne, if it sets you at ease.
I'm banished.
Red. A pleasure to see a friendly face. Or an...
So, how'd you end up here?
That, sir...
I'm up.
That's not the same thing. I was sick as a child.
I fell in love with a banisher.
And where are they now?
Wأنتيا died in the meeting house.
Ah, that was you. I should have known. I'm so...
Times being as they are.
Mr. Peabody's illness is unsightly. Fort Jericho has a history.
What?
Not my place to say.
All right. Did you...
If I did...
What?
I don't see...
No visit?
Helen Preece comes when she can. Captain Pennington would sometimes visit Mr. Peabody, but...
What can you tell me?
He fought King Philip in the Wampanoag. Led his company well, I'm told. It's not for me to like or dislike him.
Tell me about it.
The bold lieutenant's widow. He's dead some years now. She's as much a soldier as her husband was. A fighter. Come on.
I think I know how that...
I'm alive and well.
You're a good soul, no?
I do... Well...
كان مريض أندرو واتس، يشوف كوابيس من سنة 82. قاعد يعاني من قلة النوم من سنة 78 بعد الحرب. هذا شو اسمه سجل الكوابيس ماله. كل سنة قاعدة تزيد زيادة. أظن صاده فقدان ذاكرة أو شيء.
13 years is a long time to live haunted.
13 سنة.
White must have a will of iron.
Kept it to himself. Must have been hellish.
Any idea who this ghost might be?
You may know a soldier by his trail of dead. Could be anyone.
الحين في شيء هنا أنا ما شفته، ما أعرف شلون أوصل له. في الطريق من وراء. هذه تقارير عن الناس اللي انضموا معاهم. ليجاسي.
A metal trinket to mark a life of sacrifice. I bet he'd rather have his sleep bag.
Can't change what's done. Time heals all. Or so I'm told.
I'll talk to Andrew. Might perk him up a bit.
شكله هجموا عليها الهنود الحمر على مجموعة من المقاتلين، وتم هو الوحيد اللي ما مات.
Breakfast, friend. Anyway, greetings.
منين طلع هذا؟
I'm Antea Duarte. This here is Red McWraith. We're Banishers. Now who are you and what do you want? Are you the
هذا اللي قاعد يلحق
Andrew White?
أندرو.
Is that a yes?
بس هذا أبيض.
Who are you? This isn't gonna be easy, is it? Mute ghosts take forever.
This is pointless. We're hunting in the dark with no light and no spoor.
First, you have to find out what's keeping him from speaking. Andrew won't be much help. But if our friend here can't tell us what he wants, maybe he can show us.
كيف؟
Do you want us to follow you? I think he wants us to follow him. He left stains. Clever. I'll keep an eye out so we don't lose them. Over here. I'm reminded of one of my first cases. The ghost was mute because the person haunted refused to talk.
So this one is mute because of Andrew.
I don't know. Maybe.
نقول لك إذا اللي يلاحقه الشبح أو الروح ما يتكلم، فالروح نفسها ما تتكلم. الشبح احتمال.
Our new friend is waiting for us. Here, we can go on. The ghost haunting Andrew seems weak. Drawing out the torture the better to enjoy it? Or holding itself back, afraid to feed too much?
If mine had been so kind, maybe I'd have slept night. Jealous.
Don't be. These ones are the worst. Years withering, decades even. It's an awful way to go.
Enough! Our friend the ghost could have shown us a safer route.
Or he's just playing with us. The ghost has something to show us. Spectral writing on the wall. See for yourself.
ما عمري لمتك يا صديقي.
Our ghost does not seek revenge. That makes things easier.
الرفيجة.
Joshua Gouge, gone too soon.
What's it going to say? Joshua Gouge outstayed his welcome.
ظرافة.
Our new friend is waiting for us. This way.
Kiss for you.
Joshua looks kindly on Andrew. What were they to each other?
brothers in arms, but you never feel as close to a mate as when you fight by his side. You fight for the man beside you, not for money, not for a king, for your mate.
You have friends from the war. First I've heard of them.
They lost contact. Maybe when this is over, I'll look them up. Most young men are taught to dream of war. And when they get there, they dream of home. And they're not busy fighting and dying.
He wants us to follow him.
Reinforcements! Bloody mongrel!
طبعا لما تصير حمراء معناته ان في منطقة هنا مع القتالات، والقتالات هذه على مستوى يعني تقدر تعيدها، فالمستوى يزيد كل مرة، تزيد صعوبتها يعني.
An echo whispering to me.
كان هذا مكان الموت.
Shite! To arms! To arms! They waylay us! The right flank! Hold them off! Josh! Behind you! Good jump! Blustering cone! Help me! Joshua! No!
Nice to meet you again, Joshua.
You want us to help Andrew White give up his guilt and get on with his life. Am I right?
We know you died fighting by his side. Is that why he feels guilty? Is this why you can't speak? Well, I've been there. I'll do everything I can to help.
If help we can.
Only these two could talk to each other.
Andrew needs to start talking. As long as he swallows his guilt, nothing will change. There's a wall between these two, and we must knock it down.
I may be able to do that. Andrew failed to save his friend and blames himself for it.
He shouldn't.
يا أخي ضغطت إكس عشان نسمع.
Shame is a queer bug.
اختيار الكلام.
That shite doesn't wash off.
None of this explains what binds the ghost here.
picking up something spectral nearby.
Mate?
تبيت.
I'll be on, mate.
Anything to report?
I don't usually bring it up, but I was a soldier.
Thought as much. Where'd you fight?
Well, first I fought my way across half the Highlands. Later I'd fight wherever my paymaster sent me. Bavaria, Bohemia, Austria.
What's your war story then? We all have one.
I took my men into a village, let them at the drink. You can imagine the rest. I didn't partake, but I didn't stop them neither.
'Tis hard to keep God in your heart while you walk through hell. But you know what never leaves? The smell. That sickening, coppery vapor rising as a man's life pulls beneath him. For all those brave young boys we send off in search of glory, that stink is their rude awakening.
Easier to die with than live with, perhaps.
Perhaps. Perhaps not. But come. Blood soaks away. Let's not dwell upon the past and men long gone.
لازم نتكلم عن جاشوا.
You're not like this, but we must speak of Joshua.
Leave it be. In the past, where it belongs.
Your past is very much present. Your friend Joshua has a message for you.
He wants to take revenge. I know it.
يظن انه يبي ينتقم منه.
You're no wrong. He wants to give you freedom. He never blamed you. You blamed yourself.
Why would he not seek revenge? He's due it.
He doesn't see it that way.
I shot him. I was
هذا
trying
هو.
to save him and I shot him.
Hold on.
اطلق عليه النار بالغلط.
How did this happen?
We were skirmishing in the forest. Two Indian fellas bore down on Joshua. Dropped one, but the other had him cold. I was 20 yards away. I raised my musket, pulled the trigger. Bullet went straight through his skull.
وأعطوك ميدالية.
You took the medal though, didn't you?
I can't look at it. Bastard and thin as Josh's face on it. I don't deserve no pewter medal. I don't deserve nothing at all. I don't deserve to live. I don't want to live. I want to die.
يبي يموت.
Please. Please. Put me out of my misery.
ودي أساعده هذا.
I am duty-bound to protect the living from the dead. Sometimes too from themselves. You can't see it now, but you can learn to live with this. Talk about it. Accept it. You'll come to the point where it stops defining your life and you can set about living in the time you have left.
طلع الحين جاشوا.
You survived. Now you must live.
Joshua? Is that you? It cannot be. I saw you dead.
It is, old friend. I've tried for the longest time to speak to you, but Your guilt took my voice. You must live in peace.
I have done the right. I shot you. I was sure my aim was good, but it was not. I shot you.
It was an accident, Andrew. You tried to save me. You failed, but you may make amends. Until you give yourself peace, I cannot have mine. Save me, Andrew, save me. Give yourself peace and save me.
Joshua, you have spoken. Andrew, you've heard. It's time to end the story.
هذا بساعدهم في النهاية بالغلط.
Joshua Gouge, you've lingered in silence for too long. You can go.
I can. Thank you, Banishers. Thank you, Andrew.
Time to say goodbye, boys.
I'm sorry, my friend. I've carried the weight of your death as far as I can.
The debt, if any, is paid. Live your life.
Farewell, Joshua. You've done your duty and more.
Farewell, old friend.
You have no more reason to stay.
I'm good for nothing after that. Thanks for your help. I'll not forget it. Don't you have any ghosts to chase?
Clever, as long as no one finds the depot.
Suppose we could check on it.
من هذا 800. وين هذا بعيد. اسحب عليه. نرجع الحين للمهمة الرئيسية اللي هي في شو اسمه في الأنفاق. أو المنجم.
Ready for another ride?